Someone recently asked us what our thoughts were on off-leash pack walks and dog walkers. Well, we're going to get into that and more. Stay tuned.
Arsenault, wife, dog trainer, and entrepreneur.
And I'm Jason Arsenault, former police officer, dog trainer, and owner of the best dog training company in the world. Now, like we said at the start, someone asked us about our thoughts on off-leash pack walks and dog walkers. Well, I think maybe I want to start with dog walkers. Now, I don't think that there's anything, personally, I don't think that there's anything wrong with dog walkers as long as you have the correct, where that person's able to see the correct personalities matching and that kind of thing, which, you know, it kind of seems like it does. That most of the time, dog walkers are only taking on dogs without, you know, certain behavioral issues, you know, friendly, happy dogs. And if they can get control of them, that's fine. The problem that I have, now this is me, I don't know about you, but the problem that I have with them is when you see like a dozen dogs clipped onto someone's belt and they're just walking. I don't think that that's good, but I think they're doing it to make money.
Yeah.
You know, you got to make money, but
yeah.
I don't know. I personally, I don't think that's a good idea. Anything could happen. You know, the dog could tear off into somewhere. All the dogs could go crazy, pull that person out into traffic. Or, I don't know. It's really hard to control 10 plus dogs, you know, even holding 2 at a time sometimes pretty hard.
Yeah, and also too, if you're trying to establish nice walking techniques, you know, if the dog's ahead and there's just used to so many other dogs and there's no like engagement, there's no check-in with the handler, anything like that being set as an expectation, well, you're kind of starting to build a little bit of bad habits when you have now the owner going with their single dog, just used to pulling and being ahead, right? So that would really be my only main concern when it came to a dog walker. I'd want to ensure that they were good with upkeeping and having those same expectations that I have with my dogs when I walk.
Well, yeah, especially if you're paying a lot of money for dog training, and that is one of your problems, is to get rid of those unwanted pulling behaviors. Why would you want to send your dog with a dog walker who's just going to let your dog just kind of go crazy on the leash everywhere? If you are going to go with a dog walker, pay a dog walker to do it, make sure that you go through the training routine with them. Even talk to your trainer. I would have no problem if one of our clients came in and said, hey, this is the situation. Sometimes I'm out and about and I need somebody to come in and walk my dogs. Can they come to one of our training sessions? You know, I wouldn't have a problem with that, just so they could get an update and you know, that information on how to maintain that training, because, you know, it's a waste of money if not everybody's on the same page.
And we could tell, like when our dogs, if you have a one-on-one program and you're either incorporating dog daycares, you know, a dog walker that's not implementing the same thing, you have somebody watch your dog and they don't implement those same rules, we can tell. You come back, the behaviors will rat you out. So it's really easy for a dog trainer to tell if you're not doing the right things at home. So it's definitely, if you're investing in training your dog and you want the best for your dog, you're gonna make sure you have the best for your dog on all fronts, whether it's nutrition, you know, vet care, and dog walking, any of those activities, you're gonna want the best. So make sure that they are on the same page as you.
Exactly. Now, this part's gonna be quick, because off-leash dog walks, I don't know, I don't agree with that. I mean, there are people that I know who have done that kind of stuff, but it just takes one chance and that dog is gone, and you're gonna have to be searching forever to find that dog, or that dog could get out and get, you know, hit by a car, or hopefully you wouldn't be doing a bunch of off-leash walking where there's cars, but there could be other dangerous things around. Maybe they could fall into a lake, fall through some ice, something, you know, you never know. So
I've heard both of those cases where 2 dogs died falling in a lake going on a hike that was froze over, broke through, and they just could not get to the dog fast enough. So that is a concern for sure, especially if you're in colder climates. And then I think we had someone comment recently saying that they were at I can't remember if they commented or told me this privately, but they were at a group class in Calgary, not one of ours, someone else's, and they had all the dogs set up on a ledge off leash while owners were practicing stay commands in a group class. This was like a couple classes in or something. And then the highway was right here behind them, and a squirrel. And she said out of all the dogs, she was the only one that had enough impulse control to stop her dog, but all those dogs chased after that squirrel.
Ooh,
so the
that's
second
scary.
that you kind of have that off-leash mentality, or like you don't have that control or that connection built, like she luckily had that connection built with training, that could have been catastrophic. So that to me, it's a little bit not off topic, but a little bit of a different situation. But it ultimately goes back to anything can happen the second you do not have control of your dog. So I think we have to remember that.
I just want to add in that it was a squirrel, but if it would have been a cat, it would have been a catastrophe.
It would have been a catastrophe. Or if it was a bat, it would have been bat luck.
Definitely bad luck. All right, well, that's it for today. That was a nice quick one. If you have any comments, please put them in the comment section below. We'd love to hear what you think of this. If you love our stuff, like and subscribe to our channel, and we hope to see you soon.